Audio test. Audio test. Okay. Looks like the mic is working, and looks like the recording is live. Let me check my bitrate. Okay, the bitrate is dipping a little bit. I have a little bit of drop frames here. It's stable now. Okay, because my network connection is not that great, so sometimes you will see dip frames. That's fine. The main goal of this, me streaming this, is just to put it up there so that I can review it later on. It's mostly for my own like viewing purposes. Okay, this area over here, I do want to stop the bleach stone from continue to off gas. One thing we could do is put a storage bin over here, and then just sweep all the bunch of bleach stone. The more important thing right now is the food. I have 12,000 new lice. I want lice loaf to be made with a very high priority. Are my guys sleeping? Why are my cooks actually not working on this? Cook. Okay, now he's back to working on that. That's fine. And I'll need this to not have water for now. No, I can let the pumps have water. I'll just need this to not be connected to the pipes because I don't want this to be pumping. Now that we have all this done, let's put the airlocks down. Okay, now it's time to put the airlocks, and then we will need some automation as well for the ammo sensor. I did not actually build this previously because I don't have the technology. Now that we have it, let's continue continue finishing this. And then we'll set all of this to priority 8. Priority 8. Okay, and then we need to disable auto repair on them. Because there will definitely be there might be actually some foreign, like polluted water or something coming in. I'll move you here so that you reset your errands. So that you go and try to finish this thing. 281. A little bit more mush dry now. Okay, you are 170. He's cooking the mush fry. Okay, you are at 98 now. Holy shit. Are you almost done? I'll need to move this guy. Let's to make. I'll move you here so that you have to move here eventually also, because you need to grab this piece of food. Okay, he's eating the mush fry. I do not want him to eat the mush fry. So cook 2 wrench. I will disable mush fry on him. And then who is starving? Who is the one starving? Rest 2 mech. Rest 2 mech. Now I'll move you here. And then I'll drop you. I'll move you so that you drop the mush fry. Okay, go and eat the mush fry. Then I will get 2 people cooking. For now, I will just finish building this thing first. And where is he going? Supplying construction material. That's fine. Also, he's making the lice loaf, so I'll have a good amount of kcal soon. Oh man. Oh, all the guys are starving. Will this... Damn it. I really want to rush this first before anything else. There's a good amount of hydrogen now here. This sedimentary rock is irking me a little bit. I do want to build over this tile so that I can dig that tile up. Or else this will not be as efficient. Can I actually dig it up from here? I can actually dig it up. Okay, in that case, just dig this out, priority 7. And then I'll move you so that you complete this. Okay, and then I'll set this to above like 700. I want it to be high at the start. Okay, then let's connect the pumps back. First we need to check all the automation is done. Wait, 700, 101. This automation wire is not done, is it? No, it's done. So why is it green signal? Okay, it's back to a red signal. Just copy this and then paste it there, and then I'll need the gas pipes to be connected. Okay, cool. Now, oh wait, I'll need them to sweep out of this bleach stone. This will be priority 7. Let's take a look at the kcals. The kcals is okay. I'll need the cook to the cook one thing to go back to cooking. Otherwise, there will be a lot of issues. Okay, please go back to cooking before we really lose any guys. Okay, I'll need to store all the bleach stone in here. Consumable or bleach stone. Okay, I don't want the cook to be storing anything. Is this a storing or supplying errands? It's a storing errand. I don't want the cook to be storing stuff. Okay, it's kind of idle. Because they don't need any downtime slots because right now they don't have any food. So we'll need to only give them sleep slots. We don't need any downtime slots at all. In fact, let's move this forward by 1 so that they sleep immediately and then resume back to their work. Okay, set this back to priority 5. Then let's see, 212. $129. Okay. Only cook 2 ranch can eat the mush fry. Cook 2 ranch. Eat the mush fry before you actually dies. Okay. There's also a bunch of I kind of want to put something here just to stop the hydrogen from spreading out. It's kind of annoying that it's spreading out. Let's put an airlock here just to stop the hydrogen from spreading out. I want it to be concentrated in this area. What is he doing? I want to move him here. 291. I will enable them to eat the mush fry as soon as I will need to wait for their kickoffs to go down a little bit more. I will just set everybody to be able to eat mush fry. This thing needs to be pumping above like 800. Otherwise, I'm not getting any power. Okay, this Mac 1 dick needs to eat immediately. He's at 20 kcals. Where is he? I will need to move you rest 1 so that you drop your food. And then I will need Mac 1 dick to eat. I'll move you here. Recovering breath. Please get the food. Oh my goodness. No, he was recovering his breath. I should have moved him. Okay, let's load this cycle. I should have moved him so that he stopped recovering his breath. You can interrupt their actions halfway. And then he will go and grab the food. Oh, that's horrible. There are 4 guys. Let's make sure that there are 2 cooks right now. Priorities. Okay, I have 2 cooks. Storage needs to be disabled on them. I'll set this to priority 9. The bleachstone has not been stored. I need to store the bleachstone. And then the bleachstone, rest 2 mech needs to have high priority in storing because he's the closest one to the bleachstone. And then I'll need to set this to priority 9. I will move him so that he actually go and store the bleachstone. Then we'll check. Make sure that the cooks are cooking. Okay, I need to set it to work slot. Okay, nobody be sleeping right now. I will need them to all be just working because I'm super low on food. Skill points will give you like science. Improve carrying will be good, I think. We're at the point where increasing size does not necessarily give them too big of a boost right now. Okay, I will set cook 2 range to be able to eat the mush fry. Cook 2 range. Cook 2 range is here. Grab the mush fry and try to eat it. Okay, that's good. And then I will need a manual airlock here. I need it to... Okay, never mind. Aluminum is the only ore that I can build out of, so I will build an airlock here before I proceed any further in. I have a bunch of new lights that is not getting made. I will need... one for lice loaf and one for mush bars. Because they are prioritizing making the mush bars over the lice loaf. And that's not good. There needs to be a way for me to change the food priority. Also, cook 2 range, you stop eating the mush fry and give it to the other guys. Okay, make 1 dig, rest 1, cook 1 dig. Make 1 dig, cook 1 dig, rest 1. Okay. Okay, he's eating. Mag 1 Dick is going to eat the mush fry again. I'm not going to allow him. So drop the mush fry. And let the other guys eat it. Okay. And then I'll have to move this rest 1 so that cook 1 Dick can eat it. Now let's move you so that you drop the food and the other guy can eat it. There's only 460 kg left of liquid in there. I'll have to deconstruct this soon. Okay, all their calories currently looking okay-ish for now. I'll have to set this back to above like 800. Just to get rid of all this garbage hydrogen. Let's set consumables. Everybody can eat except for cook 1 Dick. Everybody can eat except for cook 1 Dick. And he's exhausted. I'll need to move him. Get him up. Okay, I need everybody to start sleeping now. Schedule sleep. Because everybody is exhausted right now. So I need all of them to be sleeping. And I don't want this to be done. I just need the local area to be done. So let's start working in this area. So that my dips don't run around too much. because they are starving right now, starvation mode right now, and running around will mean that they will actually be going back and forth a lot. Starving will mean that they constantly run back and forth. So I want to keep them sort of in the base so that if they do run back and forth, it won't be too much. And now I want to tile all of this up. This will also make it. Let's not tile the micro booster because I will need them to be constantly active. New printables. Hopefully this will be food. Omelets. Okay. Okay, that's good. Wait, I should have just take a look at the other duplicates. They might be really good, but I don't think they will be better than omelets because I really need the food right now. Everybody can be having a downtime slot, I think. Because everybody needs to eat right now. Okay, set this back to work. Okay, I have two guys here who are going to starve soon. I need them to stop eating. Never mind, I will need them to be full. And then this guy is gonna starve. He's not working on digging all of this up, so that's good. Manual generator is disabled. There's power coming in, that's good. Let's see. I need this to be this thing is it generating? It's not. Because the pipes does not be connected. Silly me. Okay. Now there's a bunch of oxygen coming out from there. This thing I will set it to a lower pressure, like 550. I need to slowly ease it down. And I cannot like reduce it too quickly. This thing is not connected to the pipes, so I do have to continue digging upwards. I'll have to go around this plant. So I'll have to do this. Let's use igneous rock rather than granite. Igneous rock. Okay, cool. And we will stop this from being produced. We'll stop this from producing. I don't need this thing anymore. There's still a bit of water in the storage, so it's still producing stuff. I do have to continue like crushing aluminum. I will crush 40 more pieces of aluminum. I do need like refined metals for the tuning up. Apart from the bunch of automation that I'm going to put down, I also need to put down some tune up resources. Also, I kind of need to deal with this polluted water. Problem is the salt water. I really don't know how to deal with the salt water. I could put a pitcher pump here. If I put a pitcher pump here, no, the storage bin is actually blocking me from placing a pitcher pump there. So that's a bit awkward. Also, I don't really have a place to dump all my salt water in. Let's see. This area is a little bit awkward because I can't get in here easily. I could do this and let them come in here. That way they will be able to dig until here. There's really no point though for me to do this. I will just get a bit of these resources. I'll need this to be tiled up. Or else this will not be a room anymore. And harvest ready errands. Okay, somebody is going to harvest it soon. Cook 1 dig. I need the cook to not be harvesting stuff. Let me see. Agriculture 2. Cook 2 ranch. I don't need the cooks to be harvesting it. Who's the closest guy? Researcher. We can get the researcher to do the harvesting. Okay, since it's the closest. Wait, no, this guy is the closest. It's the rest 2 mech. Okay, I will let him do the harvesting instead. Rest 2 mech. Okay, so as soon as it's done crushing the rock, he will start harvesting this mule lice. How much mush fry do I have? 4,200. Okay. I want all of them to be on the same page. Rest 2 and cook 2. I'll disable them from eating anything. Rest 2 and cook 2. Mule lice. I'll disable them from eating the food so that they starve a little bit. And then we'll try to keep them on the same fullness so that they don't constantly go back and forth. So just let them starve for a little bit and then enable them to eat the food as soon as they are about to die. Could just do this. No, I need to stagger it a little bit. So something like that. I think something like this would be good. Stagger it a little bit. We need one more downtime slot here and one work slot here. Who is starving, by the way? Rest 2 and cook 2. I want the starving guys to be placed here. Rest 2 and cook 2. Okay, the starving guys are here, which is good. Okay, it's their downtime slot now. Then I will enable them to eat the food. Okay, so that they don't constantly like alternate between errands and eating. Okay, earn the skill points. Are you our main cook? You are cuisine 4. You are cuisine 8. So this guy is not our main cook. I will give him super hard digging. Cause he's not our main cook. I'll give you super hard digging so that you can transition to being a digger in a while. Either this or this, I'm not sure. I do need 2 cooks at least minimum in the early game. No, I will just give him better cooking so that he can process food a little bit faster. Because he's not doing the digging right now. I'm just need him permanently cooking right now. Unpermitted food. Okay, I have a bunch of new lights down and they are not being made. Which bars? Okay, this thing is it immersed in water? It's not. I need a liquid reservoir to be placed down soon. Okay, coincidentally place it down here. Let's just place a liquid reservoir here. Liquid reservoir. Where's the liquid reservoir? I don't have it researched. Okay, I need to research liquid reservoir. Oh, I have it researched. Somehow it's not showing up. It's not showing up though. Okay, never mind. Here it is. I will need to supply some water through it. So something like that will do just fine. Let me see, where's my water coming from? Right now it's coming from this pump over here, but eventually I want this to be done. It's going to send a bunch of polluted water to my water sieve. I'm going to combine it like so. I know that this will be cool water and this needs to be a cooling loop, but for now I desperately need the polluted water because I'm running out of fresh water here. Okay, and I will have to deconstruct this. This needs to be done with priority 6. So there's a bunch of polluted oxygen here. I'll need to put a deodorizer down. Okay, magma dig. I'll give you super hard digging. Cook 2 wrench. I'll give you cooking. Since you are permanently cooking. Learning a skill. Damn it. I shouldn't have let him get the skill. Now he's going to run all the way back over here. Now I will set this to priority 5. So that you focus on this area first. Rather than having to run over here. Rest 1 is going to start starving here soon. I do need to deconstruct the priority 6 so that I can put down a pitcher pump a little bit deeper. This thing is not getting deconstructed. Priority 8. Sufficient oxygen gen. Because there's no more water coming out. I can't have it being connected like this. I will need to do this instead. I will need to do this instead. Okay, this needs to be priority 8. Okay, I'll need to put a new pitcher pump down. And it has to go all the way down here. I'll move you so that you finish the thing. Oh no. Nobody is doing this. I don't have enough like diggers and builders right now. This guy cook 1 is going to start starving here. That's fine because he's directly next to the food. So it's not going to move around a lot. They are just not building the thing fast enough. They're building it very slowly. Rest 2 mech. Rest 2 mech. Operating. Farming. I will need you to stop doing operating. And just do the building and digging. Leave the operating to this guy. He has a higher operating stat. And I'll set the farming to normal. I'll give you rest 2 mech. I'll give you improved carrying. Okay, this thing needs to be stop producing. Stop taking in the hydrogen. I don't want the generators to be damaged any further. And the pipes are not done. Okay, I need to get more people on building duties. So the researching can take a back seat for now. Researching can take a back seat since I don't have the water issue settled. I'll need the researcher to be doing building right now. Rest 2 mech can do the operating because he needs to... do I really need to rock crush? I have 2,000 kilograms of aluminum. I will let him stop on the operating. So that he can help out with the digging and building. I will not let the researcher stop because researching is a job that needs to happen constantly. So we will shift the schedule forward by a little bit. We shift the downtime and the bedtime slot by 1. Because the researching just finished eating. Just started eating. I want to make sure that everybody is on the same cycle. Same time. No, you know what? Digging into this is optional. I don't really need you to dig into this. I'd rather you work on this area. So this will be priority 6. Let me check their schedule. Okay, no. I'll let them work on this area a little bit more. Because it's gonna be their downtime soon. So I don't want them to be running here and then running all the way back again. So I will reset his parents so that he continue digging up this area. Circuit overloaded. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Overload damage. Hydrogen is coming out, so that's good. And I'll have to disconnect this pipeline. Disconnect this pipeline. Circuit overloaded. If it becomes really bad, I will disconnect this pump so that only one pump can work. Okay, then right now I should avert the overloaded thing because I've disabled one pump. Okay, still overloaded. Then let's disable the other pump. So that this thing is running at half capacity right now because I don't have the conductive wires. I will need this to not be built over this. Is this done? It's not done. Okay. Just hang on for a while more. Circuit overloaded, 1400. Are you kidding me right now? I will need to isolate this circuit from this circuit over here. And in order to do that, I will need to extend the wires all the way down. This thing needs a bunch of power. I will have to do this. I have to put wires all the way down here so that this circuit is isolated from the rest. And then I have to do this with priority 6. Okay, let's put the tiles down as well. Okay, and then all of this will be priority 6. Otherwise, I will have issues with overloading. Okay, the liquid pump is working. This thing, is there a pipe here? There's no pipe here. Needs to be priority 6. I'll move him here so that he drops whatever he's doing, so that he builds this thing. Oh my god, he's not building it. He's supplying critical material. Okay, somebody please build this. Please. Priority 9. Okay, sucks that you have to come down all the way here just to build this thing again. But now the polluted water should be flowing out. Okay, circuit overloaded. Yes, I know. I'll need to disable some stuff. Should we? I think we should disable the spawn for now. We'll disable all of this on the left hand side so that things stop spoiling. That will mean that this thing will not work though. I need all of the wires to be done ASAP. Most fry is at 7000 kilocalories. That's good. You have one guy going through hypothermia. It's not a big deal. Why is he not eating? Is it because yes, I've disabled mush fry from here? I need to let him eat the mush fry. Okay, the wires are done right now. Let's disconnect this grid from this grid. And then we'll connect the pumps back. Also, I need the infinite storage for the hydrogen now. Otherwise, there will be a backlog of hydrogen. I will connect only 3 pumps for now. Because if you add the voltage up, add the power draw up, this is 2.4k. This is this is 0.24k, 240 watts. If you add 4 more of this, that's 1200 watts. If you add this one, let's consider this pumping 50% of the time. So if you add this one, it will be 1200 plus 1120, which will be roughly 1320 power draw, and that would be too much. So if I disable one pump, that will bring the power draw down to a little bit above 1000, so 1050 or so. So this thing will have a little bit of overloading at times, but not gonna be a lot of overloading. And I will need the hydrogen to go somewhere definitely. So it needs to be go to an intermediate area. I could just use this area here. This area is good because it's sort of near the salt water, so I can vent all the salt water out without any much piping. Should I put an area here? Or I can put an infinite storage here since I already have some ladders going up. Let me see. The problem with this area is that I have to run all the way down here just to go into here. So you know what? I will just try to get into this area via this area over here. I'll put a ladder segment here, and then this zone over here will be the infinite storage. And then I'll need a manual airlock here. Okay, that would be good. And then I'll need to dig into a little bit into this area. Wait, unfortunately, all of the gas will start flowing in if I dig this out. I'll need to put a towel down here. And I'll put this priority 1 for now. Priority 1. So that they build the rest of this thing first before they start excavating this area. So this thing is not done. Priority 7, please. I'll need them to drop some of their food. Hook 2 wrench. Hook 2 wrench. I will disable you from eating a mush fry, and I'll move you so that the rest of the guys who are going to starve soon can get access to the food. This guy cook one thing is going to starve soon. Okay, everybody is relatively full, that's good. They're all sleeping well. Let's make sure that this is a room. Okay, it's a room. Alright, cool. The new printables, hopefully it's gonna be food. Let's check. Okay, mush fry or pit mix. I will take the pit mix. This guy, cooking supply, is our third cook. Will we take him? Starts off with cooking 1. I can either get 5600 kcals or this guy who is a kind of a great cook. We'll take a look at this cooking guy. I'd rather this guy be doing digging soon. His cuisine is 6, so it's not really high. This guy cuisine is only 2 for now. It's only 1 for now. Starts off with a grilling. Does the skill starts with green? Okay, +2 cuisine, so it starts with 3. Cannot do attacking is fine. Green thumb is good because I can get him do the farming. I will take this guy. We'll come cook 2. Let me check their names again. I will change this guy so that he goes to digging rather than cooking. Or maybe we can have 3 cooks. I think won't be a bad idea to have 3 cooks. It will be very draining on the resources though. It will be very draining on my water supply. And also, do I have the mess tables? I do have the mess tables and the beds to sustain 1 module. So I'm just going to take 1 more cook. I'm going to take this cook 3, cook 2, farm, cook 2 farm, train you, and then I'll give you grilling so that you get even better at cooking. I will give you high priority in cooking, and I will disable building and digging for now so that you are focused on cooking. Okay, my researcher is going to start doing random stuff. Let's move this forward by 1 since I don't have any food right now, and they are kind of idling around. Reachable food. Okay. You have 5 cooking points. Yeah, I really need everybody to be on the grill right now. 3 people to be on the grill. He's doing this because he has no digging errands to do. Wait, actually he has a bunch of digging errands here. Actually, you know what? Do not dig all of this. Priority 1. I'll set this to priority 1 for now, so that you actually go and work on this area. Work on this area first because I'll need the infinite storage to be built before anything else. So cook 1 farm, insufficient materials. There's a bunch of liquid here. Oh, mush bars is not being queued up. Okay, let's queue up 50 of those. And then we'll let this guy do building and digging for now. And we'll let there to only be 2 cooks for now. We'll enable 3 cooks when the mush bars, when the supply of mush bars reaches 10,000 kcals. Then I will enable the 3rd cook. For now, 2 cook will be good enough. They are not digging into this area. I think a big reason why is that they don't have the tier 1 digging. That might be a big reason. Mac 1 dig will definitely need to be doing digging. Cook 1 dig. Cook 1 dig will be doing digging as well. This guy has no errands. I could get him to do research. Do I need him to be doing research? I think I'd rather have him work in this area. Work on this area. So we'll let him. No, I'll need one more important stuff, which is building the fire post. I'll set a bunch of fire posts here, and then I will put this at priority 4, so that the rest of the able guys work on this area, while this guy work on the ladders, work on the fire posts. I completely forgot about fire posts, so they have trouble getting up and down fast enough. So there's absolutely no oxygen in this area. There's only a little bit of hydrogen here. I'll let this thing start pumping again. I will let this thing start pumping a little bit again. Because it will pump out a bunch of hydrogen. About 500. Let me check. I want all the hydrogen to be pumped out. Okay, the pipes will definitely get damaged a little bit, that's fine. How much hydrogen is in here? 12,000. I'll need this to be above like 100 so that it continue pumping out hydrogen. Let me check, use the gas overlay to just look at it better. I will set all of this to priority 1. Okay, it's already at priority 1, that's good. This thing is... all the hydrogen is up here. The pump is not able to reach the hydrogen. That is an issue. The pump is not able to reach it. The hydrogen over here. Okay, it's pumping out the hydrogen. Hydrogen pressure is going down a little bit. Oh man, I went through the Murph leaf seed. Oh no. Oh man, I accidentally dug out the Murph leaf. Now this area is no longer a nature reserve. Because there's less than 4 plants. I could just isolate this area over here. What I mean is just do this so that this area is still a nature reserve itself. And then I'll need... I think this area might be too large. I'm not sure. We'll just need to put 2 things here for now. And then we need to put a furniture light park sign. We'll need to put this down in the awkward place. I think this place over here is awkward enough. I'll put this here. This will be priority 8. Also, is the hydrogen gone? It's not gone yet. I'll need the generators to be damaged a little bit more. Also, this thing is not pumping up because it's blocked. Let's connect this so that more of the hydrogen gets out. Wrong element damage, that's fine. How much hydrogen is left here? Okay, not a lot of hydrogen here is left here. I will disconnect this pump. Okay, this make sure that this is not sand so that this water does not collapse on me. That will be really bad. Cook 1 wrench. What are you doing? Cook 2 wrench. Why are you not doing cooking? There's a bunch of mush bars. Oh, this is no water. Oh man, that's bad. This thing is... okay. The water is accumulating in here, which is good. But I need to find a new water source. Okay, I need the cook one to be helping out with... I need the cooks to be helping out with digging. Because I need this new water to come in. Either that or I can make a new pool somewhere. I can let the water be deposited here. I can connect this to a vent, put it over here. It'll make no sense. I'd rather just deliver the water to this directly. So one way to do it is to put a liquid reservoir here. So I have one reservoir for the research station, one reservoir for the mush bars. That is a possible solution. In order to do that, we will need some tiles here, and then we will put the storage there. I want to put it outside of this area, and we have to deconstruct this pitcher pump because it's kind of in the way now. Starvation. I can use this hexalon for now. I know I won't be getting any food. I will need to resort to my emergency food supply. So I will need to get the hexalon out. Are there more hexalons around? I don't think so. There are a bunch of water lilies around though. Okay, let's try to get the hexalon. So we will dig down and we'll put this priority 7 so that they can get the food. Then I'll have to connect a bunch of pipes there. Okay, and then I will need to put a tile here. We'll just put all of this to priority 5 so that they don't constantly. Wait, this is what? Priority 7. I'll put it back to priority 5 since this guy is already working on it. And what are you doing? You're going over here. I'll move you so that you actually continue working on this. Pop gear drums. What the hell? It's an insane amount of stuff there. One wrench, how are you doing? Relieving self, okay. They are taking out the hexalon fruit. Okay, and they are eating it, that's good. And this starving guy will eat the hexalon soon enough. Let's make sure that they don't miss their sleeping slot. Okay, they are still not in the bed. I have 6 guys now, so I need to move another 2 guys here. Cook 2 wrench. Let's move cook 2 wrench to here. Cook 2 wrench. Okay, he's still eating. He's taking quite a long while to eat all of the food. Okay, where are you going? You want to eat? Okay, that's fine. Is he going to bed? He's relieving self. What's his bladder? Bladder's 100%, okay. Kind of sucks that he had to come down here every time to get the food. That's gonna be a little bit of an issue. They are gonna miss their sleep slot. We'll need one more sleep slot, or else they're gonna miss it. Okay. Set this back to work slot. Okay, cool. Now, they're working on this area for now. That's not good. There are no liquid coming in because this needs to step to a proper direction. I will disconnect this since there's no longer any water here, and then I will need to change the direction of this so that the water starts coming in. Okay, priority 8. Come on, just do this quickly. Or else no food is being produced right now, and that is really bad. I will switch it around. This will be priority 8. Do not run off. Don't run off. Move here. Move here so that you prioritize this thing. Prioritize building this thing. Also, oxygen is kind of clogging up. I'll need the oxygen to stop. There's an overproduction of oxygen right now. I think I might have to disable one of the pumps. I'll disable one of the pumps because there's a little bit too much oxygen. One of the pump for each pipe. I will have idle lubricants. It's probably the cook. Because he doesn't actually have any stuff right now to do. Let's dig this out. This thing is accumulating water. We will let that accumulate a little bit more. There's no water coming here though. Empty. All of it is getting prioritized to the bridge, which is kind of an issue. Actually, there's no reason to place the bridge in the first place, I just realized. I will just let this be filled to the brim, then I will disconnect the bridge. There's a bunch of polluted oxygen here that I need to get rid of. This thing is doing a good job getting rid of the oxygen. Okay, so right now, I think I should not worry about this area. They are working on this area even though it's a priority 1. Oh no, it's a priority 5 task. Okay, the bad thing is there will be a bunch of bleach stone in here. The bleach stone won't actually off-gas until you dig them out, so that's a good thing. I'll need to seal this out, priority 5. And then I will put a gas pump in here. Get ready to make this infinite storage. I'll need a bottle emptier first. Bottle emptier here. Make this out of granite. And then I'll need a pump. The pump need to be a little bit off the ground because otherwise the bottom will be immersed in liquid. We have a layer of liquid, so the pump will sort of be in the liquid. Can the pump function in the liquid actually? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if the pump will actually function in liquid. Like a little bit of liquid, I'm not sure if the pump will function at all. Let me just quickly check the wiki. If the pump is able to submerge in a little bit of liquid, then I will submerge the pump. Flooded. Gas pump. Doesn't work while flooded. Okay. Does it say how much is needed for it to be flooded? It does not actually say. It does not say how much water it takes to be flooded. We'll just put this here for now and we'll see how it goes. Unfortunately, I will need some of these wires, and I do want to go around the bleach stone. Is there any way you can do this? Let's do this, and then I will need this thing to pump out the hydrogen, and I want it to go around this area, so I will have to tile this out, granite tiles, and then I will put this thing here. I'll try to bypass the bleach stone. I'll try to bypass this bleach stone over here, and then I'll put another band down here where the other hydrogen is gonna go, and then I'll put something here, and then some gas pipes here. I won't actually connect them for now. Let me check if this area is a nature reserve. It's not, because the lower section is not closed off. Let's try to remove this section. We'll set this to priority 7. Then we'll build a door over it, and we'll see if this is small enough for nature to be considered a nature reserve. We will put a pneumatic door there, and we'll put a priority 7. Meanwhile, I'll let the cooks do some building and digging, because they are not doing much cooking right now. This thing is still filling out with water, so I'll need them to start cooking though. 399. It's not filling up fast enough. Let's stop supplying water to this oxygen stuff. So that all the water is going in here. And then what about harvest priority 8? Okay, food is a major issue right now. Is there any food that I can make without water? I don't think so. I have no emergency food supply, so I have to keep that in mind. By the way, is this a nature reserve? It's not. No industrial machinery. Okay, this pump is an industrial machinery. I need to get rid of it. Deconstruct with priority 7. And is there any hydrogen here? There's a little bit of hydrogen there, not good enough to be a concern. The reason I'm not deconstructing this is because as soon as I deconstruct it, I need to place it down again. I suppose it won't be a bad thing because I really need food right now. I'll deconstruct this priority 6. We will make this one way so that they stop coming in and building this thing. Okay, this should give me a bunch of bottled water that I can use. And then I'll need to deconstruct this liquid bridge. Let me check. No industrial machinery. There's still an industrial machinery. This battery is considered industrial machinery. Oh no, this electrolyzer is the industrial machinery. I'll need to deconstruct it. Also the cooks, I need them to not do anymore. Well, you know what, we'll just set building and digging into wood. We'll just allow them to do building and digging, but change it to a low priority. I will need them to not get the water from here. Let me check. Oh no, they're going to get the... I will not let them do the advanced research on... I will kind of don't want them to do the research because they will actually grab the water from my water power over here. I will kind of... Is there any way I can disconnect it so that I don't want it to be working anymore? And I'll wait for this to fill up a little bit more before I activate that thing. Also, I will need to put a liquid pump here because the water is going to run out eventually. So it's best that I put a pipe here. Or maybe a pipe here so that it looks less messy. I'll put a pipe there, liquid pipe there. I'll put a pipe here so that this is less messy. And then I will continue placing back the liquid reservoir. And then this needs to be priority 8. Unpermitted food. That's fine. Research. I need to stop doing this. I'll let them do the jobs that require tier 1 research. Okay, I'll set that to the top. And then you can continue working on the rest of this at your own leisure. There's one more. There's one more at the bottom, which is this one. There's a little bit of oxygen here. I have no idea where it came from. He's going to consume all the hydrogen, all the oxygen, so that's good. So this is a kind of will be a sterile atmosphere. We'll need the bottle emptier to be built. It's not built just yet. How much water is left here? 469. By the way, I'll need them to put their bedtime here so that they stop idling around, because there's no food being made. Okay, they have the run bonus, so that's good. Another thing I want to do is I want to put a bunch of towers here. That's because this is sort of a highway. Yeah, I don't want them to be having like mobility issues on this area. Why are they not doing this? This liquid reservoir is almost full. I kind of want the auto sweeper here just so that it grabs the water and then automatically delivers it. I also need an auto sweeper here because this will deliver the water from this to the micro musher without any duplicate labor. The problem with placing auto sweeper here is that this will no longer be a room. I could place it outside, I think, and it can still reach the appliances. No, it can't actually reach through the door. That's an issue. It can't reach through the towels, I think. Can't reach through the door, so how do I do this? I can make this the new kitchen area and then I'll make a mess hall somewhere. That is one way to do it. Wait, auto sweeper can go through pneumatic doors, isn't it? Yeah, they can go through pneumatic doors. So I can just put it here and it will still work. I will connect it to wires like so. And then I'll need another auto sweeper here soon. So I'll put it down. Unfortunately, the mirth leaf plant has to go because otherwise I won't have enough space. I'll put it down here and then I'll connect the wires to it. Okay. And then this plant will have to be dug up. I have to add a little bit more of the laboratories to expand this area. So eventually it's gonna go all the way here. Let's see. I will need this pump to be deconstructed. All of this piping should be deconstructed because there's no more water left here. And then I don't need the wires either. After that is done, then we will just dig up this little area over here and we'll put down some tiles. I'll use igneous rock. Okay, we need to tile this out. And then let's deconstruct the ladders as well. Let's deconstruct the ladders. Okay, this is a nature reserve, that's good. This thing is still not full. How much liquid is there? There's not a lot of liquid. I'll need to deconstruct this pump. Deconstruct priority 7 and I'll move you so that you actually does this. After this is done, I'll expand my washroom area. So let me check. This is 16 tiles. So I need pneumatic doors here. And then I'll put down more tiles here. And then I'll put a door here. And now I'll have to deconstruct this door after this is done. Okay, cool. Now let's add more laboratories. Plumbing laboratory. We'll put a few here. Wait, there's a plant in the way. I'll need to dig out that plant. Priority 6, and then I'll need to fix the piping. I'll need this to be not connected here. Then I will need, okay, there's gonna be a laboratory here and another one here. So I do need the output to come like this. No, the output will be here, and then here, and then here. Then I will disconnect this from here. Okay. Then I will have to put a laboratories here, a number of laboratories here. I'll wait for this thing to be dug up first. And I have no power left. Why is that the case? Oh, this has no power, that's fine. It's supposed to be no power. Starvation, unreachable food. This because I probably has disabled must fry to be eaten for them. Let's allow them to eat the must fry. Okay, let's put the laboratories back. And then we will have to deconstruct this and add a sink there. Starvation is fine. Is this area still a great hall? It is. Okay, good. Stress is at 16%. Okay, they're working on this area now, which is not that great. Actually, you know what? Let's build a bunch of ladders here as well. And then a bunch of fire poles here. Let's put this back to priority 5. This to priority 5, and then we'll cancel this. This will get me access to this area over here. Also, I can take a look to see what's around this area. I'll need to check for more geysers. There'll be a bit more buried geysers around. Okay, there's one more buried geyser here, as you can see. Right now, I've uncovered this one. There's another one here. Let's see what it is. This is a water geyser. Holy shit, that's awesome. That is awesome, because it will give me a bunch of water. Also, this area is pretty chilly, so it will actually cool this water down. That's really good. I need to uncover this as soon as possible. I'll try to dig around the obsidian. Try to dig out as little of that obsidian as possible, and then I'll need to make my way down. I'll need the fire post to extend all the way here. Because I don't want to dig through the abyssalite. Okay. What else? I might have to dig through the obsidian, to be honest. Because the flow, the water flow will be a little bit awkward. The problem is that this area will overflow very quickly. Because there's only 2 tiles at which is allowed of space at which the water can fill. After that, will be flooding. Let's just build all of this first. We will build this actually with priority 6. Because I need to uncover the geyser. We will build all the bottom section stuff with priority 6. And then I will disallow. Let's check the schedule. I think I'll pause the episode here a little bit because I need to go to a washroom. Just give me like 2 minutes. Okay. Unreachable food, insufficient oxygen. I'm producing as much as I'm building. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I can just connect this pipe up. I can connect this up just so that there will be a little more oxygen produced. This thing is not connected to the water, so I will need the liquid pipes to be connected back up. That will mean that less water will go into this reservoir. How much bottled water? I have no bottled water left. Okay, damn it. I have no bottled water left. In that case, I cannot have this connected. I'd rather the oxygen not be produced anymore. So there's a bunch of foreign gases here. Oh, it's coming from here. Okay, that's fine. Oxygen is not being produced, that's fine. This water is a bunch of liquid is coming in. I'll need this thing to fill up again, or else the cooks will not have water. In fact, let's just deconstruct this right now, because I'll need my cooks to be constantly working on the food. We will deconstruct that with priority 8. And then something I want to do is actually I want to build a highway across here. And then we'll build a ladder segment here. I can't want this to be done. This will be priority 6 as well. All of this will be priority 6. And in order to build the 5 poles, I'll need some metals, so I will dig out a little bit to the side. Okay, I'm starving. Hopefully I'll get food. Okay, I don't get a bunch of food. I get a bunch of oxyphens and a bunch of water. Water will actually be really nice. Okay, cool. So I have a bunch of water here. Let's deconstruct this. This amount of liquid should last me for quite a while. Deconstruct this with priority 6. I have a little bit of water here to work with. Okay, and then I'll need to connect this back so that the researching can start again. I will remove this so that they work on the next researching task. Okay, I'll need the thing to be connected back. Or else this thing will stop. I don't want this thing to stop functioning. We'll build it with priority 6. Priority 7 now. Just come over here and build this thing, please. Also, we kind of need one pump here eventually. This water will come out at piping hot though. That's fine because there's a kind of a reservoir of water here to cool it down. So we will just put a pump down here. Liquid pump. And then I will have to connect a bunch of liquid pipes. We'll use granite. There should be a bunch of granite around here. And then for the rest, we will use igneous rock. One pump will produce a supply to the water to a liquid reservoir. The other one will supply water to a bathroom. I think that works out. And then I will need some wires for the power. I'm not going to use conductive wires until I get my hands on lead, which is on the other planetoid. Right now I'm not sending any duplicates over. I kind of want to uncover all the geysers first before I send any lubricants out. Let me take a look here. There might be another geyser over here. I doubt that will be the case, but you never know. So where's the edge? It's here. Let me check. There's a bunch of hydrogen here. I want to try to get over to the other side without getting through without cutting through any of this salt water. So one way to do that is to go through this area over here, via this area, and then I'll need a ladder to just go across. I'll need to run across here, and that will allow me to see more of the other side. So I'll need some tiles to be placed down here. I'll use granite for this. Granite. Okay, why is there no power? 800. Okay. The thing is not being tuned up. I'll need to set the operating priority to be high. Otherwise, they are not tuning up the machines. Also, another thing I need to do is I need water coming in. Right now, the water is not coming in. I'll need to put this back. Connect the pipes back. So, okay. Okay, I'm running out of hydrogen. That is a first. Usually I don't run out of hydrogen. This thing is not working because there's no water coming through. That's fine. How much water is in here? 5 kg. Okay. Zero. We'll wait for the hydrogen to supply, for this pump to supply hydrogen here. There's still a little bit of juice left in the tank and in the smart battery. But essentially we'll need this to be done. We'll need this to be priority 9. Let me check. The tune-up guy, where is he? Mag 1 dig is the tune-up guy. We'll need Mag 1 dig to have high priority in operating. Because the mechatronics guy is not able to do tune-up. And this thing is not working still. And now it's working. Sending little bits of packets of hydrogen out. I will set this to like something lower, like some 520. And this will be 500. Copy settings, paste. Let me check the starvation issue. I might also start sending some lubricants over. They can breathe down here, that's good. Okay, it's tuning up the thing. Wait, did he just do it halfway? He might have just done it halfway. Why is this thing not tuned up? Okay, because he's sleeping, that's fine. And how much liquid is there? 800 kg. Come on, tune this thing up, please. I will disable them from eating the mush fry. because I want them to continue working. Why is nobody tuning this up? Errands. Not allowed by schedule. Okay, I will need to forcefully wake him up. What's his stamina? 54%. I'll move you so that you tune up the thing. Rest 2 Mac cannot do operating, so I rather he be doing the cannot do the electrical engineering. So I rather he be doing the digging rather than operating, because the only operating task is tuning up. I have 2 guys for idle. They can't actually dig through this granite, which is why they're idle. I'll need the thing to be connected back. Idle again. There's absolutely no power left. I'll need a manual generator to kickstart this. I'll just put it here for now. I'll put it here. Power manual generators. Manual generator. This one needs to be priority 7. Okay, next print is in 1.7 cycle. I have idle guys. What do I do here? They are all idle. I guess I can let them dig out a little bit more of this metal ores. 400 kg. Damn it, I might have to kill the pips at this point. Okay, I need to start sending somebody over to the other side. Where's the supply? It's here. Damn it. I can't even send somebody over. Okay, I can't want to put a pause to this project and get everybody back here. Next one dig is... Okay, I need to kill the pips. I need to kill one of the pips. Is there any eggs that I can use? Egg. I have 1 pip egg. I can use an egg cracker. Okay, I will need to put an egg cracker down. I'll put it here. This will be priority 7. Okay, all the engine has been tuned up. Hook 2, I'll move you here, and I'll let this guy move. I'll move him here so that he runs on the wheel first instead. A little bit of the hydrogen is coming up, so that's good. Generator idle. Let's disconnect this since we have a bit of hydrogen now. Let's see, 300 kg. Mush bars. There's 800. We'll kill the pip. And then where's the other pip? Don't tell me there are only 2 pips. There are really only 2 pips in the world. The egg cracker has been built. Pip egg. Set it to forever. And this needs to be yellow alert. Priority 9. And then I'll have to ration the food, or else we're going to have people dying here. The hydrogen is coming through, so that's good. I will not kill him. because he will make more eggs. And then I'll need my cook to start making the omelets ASAP. Ah, my cook's gonna cook. Yes, they are. Oh no, they're gonna die. I need to ration the mush bars. I kind of want them to stop doing this. And I need the cook one dick to go and do cooking errands. $61. I'll need them to eat the mush bars, unfortunately. Let's see, how do we avert this crisis? Oof. There's no more water coming. There's no more hydrogen coming out. Because this is no power. All the hydrogen went into this generator instead. I will need to connect this back. It's wasting his time on the wheel. I might have to restart this cycle. Let me see. Let's enable consumption for the cook tools. I just realized there's 2 cook tools. Let's enable mush bars for them, just so that they won't die. Cook tool farm, eat. You are eat, okay. Okay, he's eating, that's good. And now I will let you drop the food. To okay, we're out of power again. Okay, more hydrogen is coming out. Or we should both idle. No, everybody needs to be working right now. Schedule work. Because we are kind of in an emergency right now. We can't work without any power. Come on, hydrogen, faster. Okay, I don't know what to do here. I honestly don't know what to do. We will move our cook one tick. We will keep everybody idle for a little bit for now. We will move him here, and then I will put this back to priority 1. And then I will let him... I'll move him so that he gets to this area and prepare to eat food. There's absolutely no food left. I might have to kill the pig just to get the barbecue. Oh, I think it's too late at this point. There's no way I can make a mush bar in time. I will just have to restart this cycle. Look, this cycle. That sucks. Okay, I'll set all of this to priority 1. Then he's building this thing, so that's good. This thing is still not tuned up. Errands. Going to construction dig. This thing is not tuned up. Why is nobody doing it? Okay, he's tuning it up. We'll set it to pump out hydrogen at 500 grams. Okay, let's connect back the pipes. Set this back to a normal priority, and then I will need the cooks to go back to cooking. And then I will set the sleep slot. Since nothing is happening right now, I'll need everybody to be sleeping right now. So that I can gather them in this area. I can gather them here and stop working on this area. Hydrogen is coming out, so I should have enough power for a little while. This thing is 0 watts. There's 0 power here. What's the ambient pressure? 400. Okay, I will need to make the mush bars again. Mush fry, made forever. Also, have the egg cracker been placed? It has not been placed. I will need to put the egg cracker down, priority 7. And now I will let everybody be working right now. Work. Please put the pip in there. And then this yellow alert. Oh man, the power is gone again. How is all the hydrogen being used up immediately? The auto sweepers are the one causing the problem, I think. I shouldn't have used them in the first place. I might have to go back to the previous cycle, because I don't think I can make it here. Let's load cycle 28. I think I was fine on cycle 28. So this is kind of a failed run because I have to go back. Okay. What's the power situation like? Not good. I need to connect it back up so that it starts producing hydrogen again. I need the Rodriguez to not be stopping, or else I will not get enough power. There's a bunch of liquid here, that's good. Then how much water is here? Let's check how much water I have. 7.9 tons. Okay. There's a bunch of bottled water here. Okay, this is where everything is still good for now. I'll need them to not work on this anymore and then focus on this area. I'll need a manual generator here to be placed here. That is going to be priority 7. And then I'll need this to be tuned up. Let me see. Who is the one in charge of operating? Mac 1 Dick. I'll need Mac 1 Dick to be doing this. Let me check his errands. Okay, he's running to fabricate. Okay, good. wrong element damage. I will need power to be supplied to this one. Or maybe not supply any power at all, because both of these are not tuned up. I need this to be tuned up as soon as possible. So this guy should be tuning it up. Where is he? Fabricate control station. Yes, please. Priority 9. I'm already kind of running out of power. Oh man, this thing is consuming a bunch of hydrogen. I'll need to disconnect the thing. Okay, stop eating. Stop eating consumables. Nobody eat anything. And then I'll move you back here. As soon as this is tuned up, it should get better. Okay, there's absolutely zero power here. I will need this wheel to be run. Priority 8. I need somebody to be permanently on this wheel because we are facing a power crisis. Okay, it's tuned up. Now let's connect the wires back. Connect the pipes back. So that the cooks start fabricating stuff again. And then we have three guys doing cooking. Okay, he's tuning up this thing, so that's good. I will need everybody to be working for now. No downtime slots for anybody. Schedule. Rest 2 Mac. Where is rest 2 Mac? Rest 2 Mac and rest 1. I will move you. Rest 2 Mac, rest 1. Where is rest 2 Mac? Gather the pip egg and place it in the egg cracker here. I need the egg cracker to be built with priority 8. Downtime, I'm gonna use toilet. No, don't do that. I'll move you here. Okay, you are taking the pip egg. Oh no, you are not taking the pip egg. What are you doing? You are doing random stuff. That's not good. Come on, build this thing. I need this to be pip egg. Priority 9. In fact, yellow alert. Made forever. Okay, please deliver it to there. And crack it open. And then this will be omelets forever. Let's see, Cook 2 farm. Where is Cook 2 farm? I need to go give Cook 2 farm and rest 2 Mac. 2 farm and Mac 1 dig. Cook 2 Mac 1 dig and Cook 2 farm. Cook 2 farm. I need to give them the mush fry. Now I will need still too little food for these guys. Rest 2 mech. How much KCals do you have? You have already more than enough. I'll move you so that you stop eating. And now I'll enable rest 2 mech and cook 1 dick to eat the rest. Rest 2 mech and cook 1 dick. Rest 2 mech. Cook 1 dick. Uh, 3.1k. Let's set this to above 500. Above 500. This to be above 500 as well. This needs to be like 510, a little bit higher than the oxygen. How's my polluted water supply doing? Okay, it's pretty good. Two guys still starving. This guy is permanently on the wheel, so that's fine. I'll need the... Is there a build up of hydrogen? There's no build up. All the hydrogen is getting used up as soon as possible. What do I do here? Let's try to connect this up. Because power might be the issue. This guy is not producing enough power, so I'll need power to come in here. Okay, it's getting burned up as soon as possible. Let's set this to be low threshold, to be something low. Something really low. Like 11. So that the hydrogen actually bypass this. Okay, now this thing is pumping. And then we will stop him. I'll move him. And then we'll set this to a higher threshold again. Okay, I'll now let everybody sleep because they have been working non-stop. Who is still starving? Rest 1. Consumables, I need everybody to eat the mush fry. And then I will set big time slots for everybody. I'll need to get them off the ground. I'll move you, all of them. I'll move you to the beds so that you start sleeping on the cots. Vitals. As soon as it gets above 2k, I will need him to continue eating. I'll just let them sleep a little bit longer. Okay, now let's assign them work slots. This thing is losing power. Do I have a build up here? Okay, it's sort of coming in. I'll need the tune-up to be done ASAP. Without the tune-up, I won't be able to keep up with the power demand. This guy operating yellow, operating is very high. Okay, I think the food situation is okay. Never mind, it's still not stable because I still have guys below 2k. Below 2k is where it gets dangerous. I'll put a bunch of tiles here. I'll just give them stuff to do right now in this area so that they stop worrying about here. Also, this area should be a nature reserve now. Now that all the garbage has been dealt with. I can just like dig out random stuff here. That will just give my duplicants something to do while staying in the base. And I can let them dig out all of this stuff here. Let me see. How much water is left? 200 kg. I have to deconstruct this very soon. Also, how much water is left here? Can't see because it's behind the bookshelf. There's still 4000 kg of water there, so that's good. The 100 kcals. I'll need the kcal count to go above 2000. Everybody to be above 2000 before I let them continue doing anything further. Let's check their schedule. Right, I still have too little. Okay, the thing is not... Do I have power yet again? Okay, I'm consuming a little bit too much power. Let's disconnect the auto sweeper here. I think the auto sweeper is taking up too much power. Let's try to save on power by taking up the auto sweeper. The auto sweeper does not generate, does not consume that much power though. I don't think it consumes that much power. We'll disable the auto sweeper here, we'll keep this on. Now we'll need this guy back on the wheel. Battery recharge threshold will be like 30%. I have 3 guys out though because they can't do anything other than cooking. I have a blob of hydrogen coming in. I probably need a little bit more wheels. Let's have two wheels here. 2 manual generators. And then I'll need to just do random stuff around. Let's build a tile here. And then what else? They are only able to dig out soft materials. So I'll just let you dig out random areas like here. And a little bit of this area. Insufficient oxygen gen. No power. What is this guy doing? Going to build. I have a few guys back to 2000. This guy is going to start starving soon. I'll need one guy to continue working on this. Who is the guy? Only the cook one dig is able to dig out the obsidian. Who can do digging? Make one dig and cook one dig. Only make one dig and cook one dig can dig out all of this. Make one dig and cook one dig. Make one dig is busy generating power. I can assign rest to Mac to do the operating. and then you can go back to doing a building and digging here. Okay, I think the food situation is stable now. It's down, it's sleeping. Damn it. What's your stamina? 50%. I'll let you work a little bit more. Let everybody work a little bit more, and then I'll move you here so that you continue working on this area. And I don't need the fire post now. I don't need the fire post. Priority 1. Finish the ladders first, before anything else. S2 Mac generator battery charge threshold, we'll set it to a high percentage, so that Res2 Mac runs on the wheel, continue running on the wheel, because we are going to be out of power here soon, yet again. Hypothermia, that's fine. I just want to uncover this thing. Also, something I need to do is I need to put the pipes down, so we can have a bunch of pipes here. Igneous rock. And a bunch of granite pipes coming down here. Followed by a bunch of wires. But first I want the stuff to be dug up with priority 6. You should prioritize the digging over the building of this stuff. It's constantly going up and down, which is a little bit annoying. It's fine since it's hypothermia, so it's taking very slow to dig out all of the tiles. I'll need Cook 1 Dig to do this. I'll need Cook 1 Dig to drop his cooking for a little bit and just come and dig this out. Okay. It's fine. New printables. Hopefully this is food. Oh my god, it's not food. Doctoring, supplying and farming. 4 hours sleep, narcoleptic. That's really bad. Supplying and farming. I already have a farmer. Supplying. Do I need more duplicate labor right now? I don't. I think I'd rather get the pincha pepper nut seed. Should I really get this guy? I promise. I kind of want to save the game and come in, then we'll do a refresh. Because I need to stop this episode here anyway. It's been getting quite long already. It's been 2 hours already. We'll pause the episode here. We'll save the game and come back in. And then we'll do a quick refresh here. So this is not considered cheating because I'm stopping the episode here. It's been 2 hours already. It's way too long. And then, yeah, see you guys on episode 3. Bye bye.